name is Tall Boy. Hopefully, you guys are patiently waiting for us as we come back live onto the Lab Tech Show. Thank you so much for your patience. As I mentioned earlier, we got sound, says Stewart Video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the Lab Tech Show. I'm not sure why we were having difficulties, but there's some faulty wiring on my end, and I will work on that as soon as this show ends. So we'll take care of that. But welcome. It is the Lab Tech Show. We're here to simplify tech in a language that you can understand. We got some people that are tapping in with us, and we'd love to find out where you're from. Please let us know in the city in the chat, city and state where you're joining us from in the chat. Let us know city and state where you're joining us from the chat. All right. So you got to put in the city and state and let us know where you're joining us from, and we'll find out where you're tapping in from, and definitely appreciate that. All right. And while we're finding out where everybody's coming in from, we're going to go ahead and try to expedite as fast as we can. We have the topics for the evening.
Welcome to the Lab Tech Show. Join us on this global live podcast as we dive into the latest tech trends and innovations. Revis, our resident truck driver, humorously explains the Merriam-Webster word of the day, lollygag, a term that means to spend time aimlessly. First up, Uber's new ride-sharing feature allows parents to order rides for their teens, ensuring safety and convenience. Lyft introduces a new feature, Rides for Pets. Now your furry friends can travel comfortably with you. IKEA launches a marketplace for selling used furniture, promoting sustainability and helping customers save money. Don't miss Paramount Plus's Labor Day sale on streaming services. Great deals for your entertainment needs. Tall Boy wraps up the show by emphasizing the importance of embracing technology to stay ahead. Don't get left behind.
So that's what we're going to be talking about this evening. We're going to find out where our guy Revis is. So let's see. Where is my guy Revis at? I hope he ain't lollygagging around. Before we do that, we got to figure out the rules of the show. And before I bring Revis on, we got to find TBJ because TBJ has to break some things down. Sorry, I got a little flustered here because we're doing some things out of order, but we got to find TBJ so he can break some stuff down for you, especially for our new first-timers that are watching the show. So thank you for your patience. TBJ, where you at?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Tall Boy over there tripping. He gotta press them buttons. I don't know what he doing, but y'all better get on him. If not, I'ma talk about him. Look, he know better. He been doing this all day, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. But look, this is how you can participate. You can watch on your phone or your TV. Now, we want you to watch on your big TV because you paid that good money for it. But the only way that you can comment is on your phone. It's not like you can comment on your TV. You know what I'm saying? Now, well, look, we need you to be authentic and we need you to keep it real. And we also need you to embrace this technology because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. Now, we are actually multi-streaming on multiple platforms. So wherever you are, will you join us on the YouTubes at the Lab Tech Show? Now, we can't bring in all the comments on LinkedIn and on Facebook and on Tallboy's other page. And then we also doing this new thing called Rumble. So I don't know if y'all heard about that one, but we going to be live over there. And hopefully you, if you watching over there, you commenting in real time at the Lab Tech Show. So meet us over here at the Lab Tech Show. But this is the rules to the show. Keep it real with us now. Then go ahead and give Tall Boy a hard time. I give you my permission. Back to you, Tall Boy. Don't be mad at me.
All right, TBJ, you're going to get fired, bro. You see, over there playing, see? And Revis is going to probably mess around with him because the word of the day, I'm pretty sure he's going to find a way to use that. But without further ado, let's find out where our guy Revis is. He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis! What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, TBJ?
Man, I'm good. How was your week? Where you at?
I am in Midland, Michigan right now. I've been
Midland?
out here lollygag. Yeah, I've been lollygagging with my Uncle Curtis.
Ah, okay. Is that why you was late to the show today?
Of course.
Ah, well, you need to tell your Uncle Curtis that you got someplace to be. Because when Tallboy be having problems, he ain't got time to be dealing with you lollygagging.
You know, the show would have been all right from the beginning, but unfortunately, Tall Boy was lollygagging.
No, I don't think that was the
And,
case.
and
But
yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
was
let
lollygagging.
you
That's why
tell
we
the
didn't have
story.
sound.
I'm gonna let you tell that story. But so you in Midland, Michigan, and we got a word of the day. All right, and the word of the day is lollygag. So we're gonna give you the definition, and we're gonna give you a sentence, and you're gonna break it down in truck driver terms. Is that okay?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, come on, let's go ahead and get this thing started. To lollygag is to spend time doing things that are not useful or serious. Or in other words, to fool around and waste time. Stop lollygagging and get to work. The next sentence says the player was kicked off the team for lollygagging during practice. Lollygag. Break it down, Revis.
I like that word because I use it all the time. And they made it pretty easy today. You know, lollygag is another word for procrastination. It's when you're not serious or, you're fooling around or you're wasting time instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what lollygag means. And that's what I'm doing around Michigan right now. And I should be working, but I'm out lollygagging right now. No, I ain't got no money, but I'm out here lollygagging. So eventually I'm going to be through with it. So right now I'm not taking things serious. I'm just out having fun.
Well, you said you out here lollygagging instead of making some coins. The rent due in like 3 days. You better stop lollygagging.
Yeah, you right. The week is almost over with.
Yeah, it's a holiday week. uh,
Now I'm just hoping my company is not listening while I'm talking about I'm out here lollygagging, or I'm gonna end up getting fired like Tall Boy said that you gonna get fired.
Oh yeah. But see, he said I'm messing with him. That's why he wanna fire me. But you not doing your job. But if you don't do your job, that means you ain't got no money for your rent, and that means you gonna be homeless. So you better stop lollygagging.
Oh, you right. But I like that word.
No, I like that
And that's
too.
the thing we don't do on the show. We don't waste no time on here. We don't lollygag.
All
We
right.
get everything going.
Well, since we getting everything going, let's ask the audience, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Now, if you watching on your phone, we would love for you to participate. 1, he delivered. 2, he was lollygagging today. Get to the point, sir. 3, this was too easy. I am unmoved. 4, sir, you had one job. Or 5, he may need his own theme song moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know what you think of Revis doing the word of the day. What y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Revis, I got something for you. Tallboy said, Tallboy said he had something for you. He was gonna use it for himself, but this might be your new intro. You ready for it?
I'm ready. Let's go with it.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What the thrill is still.
What you think of that?
Oh man, I like that.
You like that? Well, look, everybody's saying that you delivered. So, I thought they was gonna say he may need his own theme song moving forward. You like that? He said he liked that, y'all.
That's 2 weeks in a row. I did pretty well.
Well, yeah, you doing your thing. I ain't mad at it. All right, is there anything you gonna hang out with Tall Boy, or you gotta go?
I gotta go. I'm actually driving Uncle Curtis around, and
Oh.
right now I have to stop to do the show. And even though this serious to me, to him I'm lollygagging.
I understand. All right, well, you tell your Uncle Curtis we said what's happening, and hopefully he'll watch the show one day, and he'll want to participate. All right?
All right, and hey, everybody hit that like, subscribe button, and don't forget that Tallboy has merch.
Yeah, I like that.
Shop.tallboy.us.
Yeah, I like that. All right, Revis, Professor Revis, we'll see you next week. All right?
All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
See you all next week, fam.
All right, guys. Now look, while we wait on Tallboy to come back, I got a question for y'all. All right, we got a question of the day, and we would love to know what you think of what you think of the question. All right, here's the question right here. What tech essential is best fitted for a college student? With the fact that college kids are starting to go back to school this week and next week, we would like to know what you think is the best tech essential that's best fitted for a college student. So if you're watching on your phone, let us know. 1, phone. 2, laptop. 3, an AI recorder. 4, a fingerprint lock. Or 5, a portable charger. Or 6, a wireless keyboard. Let us know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Which one do you think is best fitted for a college student? They going back to school. So what you think they need? Let us know in the comments. Come on, we seeing 5s. Come on, let us know. Let us know. All right. Let me get back to Tallboy, because, see, I'm messing around, and Tallboy going to get mad at me. But I see the comments coming in. They saying laptops and portable chargers. That's what they need. I think they need that AI recorder, so that way they can summarize everything. But, I mean, to each his own. They saying that laptop is needed. What's up, Mama D? I see you. You said that you needed to have more TBJ sightings. So since there had to be some more TBJ sightings, I think I might, I don't know. I don't know if Tallboy gonna let me do this. Is he gonna let me do it? I don't think he gonna let me do it, y'all. I was gonna try and come in on the show and take over, but I don't think he gonna let me do it. Let me see. Is he gonna let me do it? I don't think so, y'all. He might get too mad at me. Let me see. Nah, he ain't gonna let me do it. I'm gonna have to go back to Tallboy. Back to you, Tallboy.
All right, guys. TBJ is doing too much. Y'all saw the question. It seems like a portable charger seems to be the hottest tech essential that might be needed, but a laptop would be deemed necessary. But I would think a phone or an AI recorder for me, because a computer is now the new phone, as they say, right? So I'm just letting you guys know that a computer is, a phone is the new computer. I mean, these kids, they can do so much, and then you get a wireless keyboard, and next thing you know, you can make some things happen. But we got some topics that we need to tap into. And with that being said, a lot of this show is going to be all about ride sharing today. Ride sharing, we're talking about Uber, Lyft, that kind of stuff. They got a lot of rollouts that are rolling out. And we have some other things that we're going to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and get into our first article of the evening. How many people have teenagers in the household, or if somebody that has a teenager? We want to find out those people, and we want to make sure that they get taken care of, because Uber has some new rollouts. And what I mean by that, Uber saying that they're going to make some changes. That's right. And they're saying that they're going to allow teen accounts, and they're going to allow the parents to book rides. That's right. They're saying Uber is rolling out a new feature for its teenage customers, in the first major update since first opening up the platform for teen riders a year ago. Last year, Uber said teen accounts in 24. They launched teen accounts in 24 cities, in which parents and guardians can create accounts for minors aged 13 to 17. And then they said back then, last year, it has now grown to over 250 cities in all 50 states. Now, they say Uber says the latest update is a response to feedback from teen users and their families. Now, they're also saying parents and guardians can now hail a ride for their teenagers from their own accounts. So the teens can do it as well as the parents can say, let me book a ride. And they said only in the past, rides could only be done from the teens' accounts. And the rides will feature the same safety features that are available to teens who book their own trips, including notifications when the teenager has started the ride and real time tracking of the vehicle. Now, they're also saying that teen customers can also schedule trips as short as 30 minutes before and as much as 90 days in advance. And they're also saying that this is available for adult riders as well. So if you didn't know that, you could schedule 30 minutes, as early as 30 minutes, but you can also book out a trip as far out as 90 days. And they said adults who are Uber One subscribers can now share their benefits with their teenagers, including zero delivery fees. So $0 delivery fees on Uber Eats orders and cashbacks on certain trips. Now, they're saying only Uber is the only one that's offering services to teenagers, and they're still saying that Lyft still requires its account holders to be at least 18 years of age. And they're saying that teens have been ignoring these rules for years. So if you get caught, you get banned, but that's on Lyft. But last year, Uber has said that they're going to roll this out. So I would like to know what you think about this. For all the parents that have teenagers, think about from this perspective. They have a sporting event. They have a recital. You can't pick them up from an event or from school. You can now have an Uber bring them home, and now you don't have to worry about I'm rushing from work or I'm rushing from wherever you are to go get your child. You can now have them bring your child safely back at home, and it also have a tracking service to say this is where my child is at all times. Would love to know your thoughts on that. And what I mean by that is if you're watching on your phone, let us know, what do you think of Uber's new changes on your phone? 1, this is amazing. 2, other services may lose business because of this rollout. 3, this is cheaper than giving a child a car. 4, I like that my child can get home safely. Or 5, teens should not be able to ride solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think of Uber's new changes? Let us know. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Think about it. They all want cars. Well, they can have their own personal taxi service. It may come out cheaper because you got to think about car insurance. You also got to think about gas. Got to think about maintenance on vehicles. Well, let that be somebody else's problem. Let that be somebody else's issue. They're just getting chauffeured. Now, what that does do is handicap a child, right? The child is now looking at it as, I've never had a car before, so are they really going to learn how to drive a vehicle? That's something that when we were growing up, being 16, getting your driver's license, that was the cool thing to have. But with the driver's license, we wanted the car. But with the car comes with much responsibility, right? So knowing that an adult is actually chauffeuring your child around, it will not only come out cheaper, but is also safer. So I don't know. Your thoughts would definitely be appreciated. And like I said, right now we're seeing 100% saying it's cheaper than having a car. I can't be mad at that situation. That's what you guys are saying. This is cheaper than giving your child a car. Yeah. Well, at least you know that this is what's rolling out. And would love for you to just keep this in mind as you go into the fall season. School is starting back up in the north. It just started on the East Coast. The South has already started. So now you know that you can go into your accounts and the child can create an Uber account. You can create an Uber account. And then if you need to give your child a ride or make sure that they get to their destination of wherever their next activity or event or just coming home, you know that they have the safety of getting an Uber and they can get to their destination respectfully, on time, and safe. So now if they show up late, that's on them. So that falls on the child. Now that doesn't fall on you. So now there's no excuse for them to be late for their events. All right, our next article that we have, Speaking of ride sharing apps, this is another good one here. Now, Tallboy is not a big fan of pets. No, no, no. We don't do the pet thing. But the competitor says, hold up now. We got some things going on too. And they're basically saying that, hey, we would love for you to be able to make your play with your pet. And they're saying Lyft is letting you bring your dog with you, and it's called Pet Rides. This is how it works. They're saying there's a new man-made holiday called National Dog Day, and Lyft said that they're going to roll out a new feature designed to make rides more, special for pet owners across the U.S. And they said it's called Pet Rides. And it says a service is allowed. Pet Rides is a service allowing riders to bring their pets along for the trip. Riders will pay an additional $4 fee, which goes directly to the driver. This new option aims to ease the stress of traveling with pets, ensuring that riders are matched with drivers who are comfortable with having animals in their cars. Whether it's a quick trip to the vet or a day at the park, pet owners can now bring their fur babies along for the ride without any hassle. Now, they say this is how to use the Lyft rides. Now, they say to book a Lyft ride, a Lyft pet ride, users can select the option in the Lyft app, and they say that the service is currently limited to one cat or dog per ride. So you can't bring the whole clan with you. You got to only select one, with pets required to be in a carrier on a blanket or at the owner's feet. While the drivers can opt out of participating, they're still required to accommodate service animals. So I think that's fair. If you're driving Uber or Lyft, or you know someone that drive Uber or Lyft, do you think that they would be open to something like this? But they're saying that they have to be in a carrier, on a blanket, or at the owner's feet. But no matter what, if there's a service animal, you have to allow the dog to, ride with them no matter what. But I think the Lyft driver can deny the ride, right? I'm not sure how that works. They're saying with pet rides, Lyft catches up with the competitor Uber, who has already had this feature since 2021. And they're saying that Lyft is partnering with animal shelters and rescue organizations, encouraging pet adoption with special promotions. I don't know how I feel about this, but before I share my thoughts, let's see what you think. What do you think of pet rides? What do you think of Lyft pet rides? Let me know in your comments on your phone. 1, I'm happy my fur baby can ride with me. 2, I don't like pets. Well, I don't like that pets could be in a car before me. 3, pets should not be able to ride in ride sharing services. Or 4, I think this is a new stream of income for Lyft. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of this here? Do you think it's okay for pets to ride in Lyft? They're already doing it on Uber, but what do you think about this? Now, like I said, me as a non pet lover, I think it's great for the person that can allow or that has fur babies. So I don't want to discriminate against them, but I really don't think that pets should go everywhere. But I also have to keep in mind that some people don't have cars, right? But what about the people that are allergic to pets or can't do pets, and then I get in the car and I'm scratching and I get allergic, or something, get some type of allergic reaction or something because you had the pet in the car before me. I don't know if I want that. Or what if I'm, spill something and I pick it up and it's got the pet hair all over it. I don't know if I want that. Pets do shed. I don't think that that's for me. I would want that in knowing that there was a pet in the car before me. Now they are saying to have a blanket. They are saying have it in a carrier. They are saying have it on your feet. But at the same token, how many people are actually going to do that? I think that some people are going to, say it's okay. But then I also think that there's going to be some Lyft drivers that do like fur babies, and they're going to say, oh, it's perfectly fine. And then when they drop the person off, are they really going to clean the car out? I don't know. We don't know that one. But this is what you guys say. You guys say, I think this is a new stream of income for Lyft. And you also say pets should not be able to ride in ride sharing services. I do agree. So I don't know. This is a new situation here. I don't know if this is a good one, but this is where we're at in life. Pets are starting to be treated more like humans, and they are starting to, even though they can't speak, they're getting a chance to say what's important to them. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, this is where we're at in life. But keep in mind, this is the new with ride sharing. They're trying to find ways to make money, and they're trying to find ways to make it all work for themselves. So you got to give them a chance and make it work, right? All right, check out this call to action. Hey, everybody, Lab Tech Show. We need you to embrace this technology because we got you. We're here to simplify tech in a language that you understand, and it's called the Lab Tech Show. Now, come on now. We are at 465 followers. We would love for you to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Will you tell a couple people about what we have going on? Now, this is really special to me because I feel like I'm the messenger, and I feel like I'm giving you the knowledge that you need to know what's rolling out in the future and in real time. So will you join me in being a part of this community? It is the Lab Tech Show. We're building, and we would love for you to be a part of this community and join us. All right, guys, let's see. Lisa Maria said, no, thank you. I'll keep him with me. She said, I'm not feeling that. Pets should not be in cars that transfer people, says Hit the Spot 1006. I'm a pet person, but Lyft should have partnered with Subaru to better promote this. Subaru? What is Subaru? What does Subaru have going on? I don't know about that one. That's a new one. Tell me what Subaru has to do with this situation over here. You said partner with Subaru? All right. Well, would the Lyft driver? So my question, Sean James, is: would the Lyft drivers be able to drive Subaru vehicles? And that would be all Subaru vehicles would be pet designated vehicles, or is that something else? The Digital Growth Hack says, I just had a ride in Waymo self-driving a couple weeks back, and all of them dudes is going to be out of business in a few. Yeah, so we actually saw one of those self-driving vehicles here in Atlanta, Digital Growth Hacks. And it's funny that you say that because that was one of the articles, if I have enough time, I wanted to discuss. So I'm going to try and pull that up on my, it wasn't Waymo, it's a competitor. But we're going to talk about something else as we go ahead and continue on with the show. How many people shop at IKEA? Let me know in the comments. Do you shop at IKEA? Have you purchased a few items at IKEA? Well, what are your thoughts on IKEA? Is IKEA someplace that, that you would pick your furniture, that you would do your shopping? Where do you purchase your furniture at, right? What I mean by that is you have your furniture from IKEA, and then you decide to move, or you decide that you want to go somewhere else with it, right? And then when you decide that you want to move, or you want to have some other service, or new furniture, then you got to find a place to get rid of it. And most of the time, you end up just putting it on Facebook Marketplace, put it on Craigslist. You may put it at a garage sale. But IKEA said, we're going to test something, and right now it's being tested abroad, but they're eventually going to bring this to the United States. And what I mean by that, saying that if you live in Madrid or Oslo, so Spain or Norway, you can now sell your IKEA furniture on IKEA pre-owned. They're creating their own marketplace. That's right. So instead of going to Craigslist, or instead of going to eBay, going to Facebook Marketplace, they have IKEA pre-owned. They said IKEA is now testing an online platform in Madrid and Oslo where people can sell their used IKEA furniture to others. The platform IKEA Pre-Owned lets users list their furniture with photos and a price and the actual listings. what the actual listings look a lot like what you might see on the IKEA's main website. Now they're saying buyers and sellers have to agree on a place and a time to meet to hand over the furniture. Now they're saying sellers have the option to get paid via a bank transfer with no added fees or by receiving an IKEA gift card with an extra 15% added to the furniture purchase price per the IKEA pre-owned website. You can't return items that are damaged or aren't in the condition you might have expected, though you can request a refund. And they're saying making a listing is free, but down the line there could be a symbolic humble fee. So they're also saying the test of the marketplace will run until December. And they're saying that after December, we will evaluate and decide on next steps. Now, for people who are IKEA shoppers, I guess they're trying to say that our furniture is more premium, right? Our furniture is premium, so we want our furniture to go on a more premium site as opposed to you just trying to sell it on your own. But before I get into my thoughts, I would love to know what you think of all of this. Do you like this IKEA marketplace or IKEA pre-owned? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the IKEA marketplace? One, this could be a new competitor to eBay or Craigslist. Two, why did they choose Europe before the USA? Three, I can't wait for this to hit my city. Or four, I'd rather post on Facebook. One, two, three, or four. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this? Now, keep in mind, they're saying that you get paid via a bank transfer with no added fees or by receiving an IKEA gift card with an extra 15% added to the furniture's purchase price. So my question is, who's getting the furniture 15%? Are you getting this? Are you getting this deal? Extra 15% added on to your gift card because you purchased it at IKEA, you sold it, and they're giving you an extra 15%. And then they're saying that this humble fee, I don't know if I like that at all. I don't know if that's a good move or not. Humble fee? Come on now. What do you think of that? I see this could be a new competitor to eBay or Craigslist. I also see I can't wait for it to hit my city. And then somebody else that says, why did they choose Europe before the USA? I understand. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I don't. I don't know why they chose Europe over the USA, but I do know IKEA is an international company. So because they are international, it would seem like it would be more ideal that they would try it over there. They choose overseas because they're simplistic. Americans are too materialistic, says hit the spot 1006. And Digital Growth Hack says they are European, but yeah, that's exactly why. They're based out of Sweden, I want to say. IKEA is based out of, I want to say Sweden. Don't quote me on that. But the fact that but if they're based out of Sweden, they're trying it in Madrid and they're also trying it in Oslo, Norway. So why would you not try it in your own country? That's the part I don't understand. Stay close to home first. Makes sense. I'm not mad at it. Hey, I'm not mad at it. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have here? I got 24111. All right. So I don't know why it did not come up on the screen, but once again, this could be a new competitor for eBay and Craigslist. And four was I rather post Facebook says awesome awesome wood things. He said I'd rather post to Facebook. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I think it's Sweden. All right, so we got another article here. We're gonna move fast. We're gonna try and get through this as fast as we possibly can. Now we've always been talking about streaming. That's right. Streaming has been our thing throughout the year, and unfortunately, streaming has been one of those situations where it's a love-hate type relationship, right? Because at the end of the day, streaming is costing us money. But if you are a fan of Paramount Plus or you're not familiar with Paramount Plus, they're saying that, hey, we got a sale and we would love for you to take advantage of our sale. And what I mean by that is, and I meant to talk about this last week, but Paramount Plus went up in their pricing within the last 2 weeks. And but they're saying that they're doing a Paramount Plus annual subscription where it's half off through Labor Day weekend. So if you're interested in Paramount Plus, they're saying prices start at only $30 for the year. They're saying for a limited time, Paramount Plus is running a sale that knocks off half of its plans, bringing the cheapest option down to $30 for the year. That's the Essential plan, which provides access to Paramount Plus programming with ads. While this isn't explicitly a Labor Day sale, it runs through September 6th, so it's joining other Labor Day deals that you can snag over the holiday weekend. Now, they're saying that the Essential plan, however, doesn't offer access to Showtime, and if you want Showtime, it's going to cost you $60 for the year, but that's still 50% off the usual going rate. In addition to the secondary streaming service, this plan offers live CBS streaming and the ability to download shows to a mobile device. This is also an ad-free plan, though the live TV still has ads because you got to pay for those commercials, of course, right? And they said Paramount Plus is home to most, but not all, of the new Star Trek shows. It also hosts the dad-friendly Tulsa King and also the Mayor of Kingstown. And as for genre fare, the Sonic the Hedgehog spinoff, Knuckles, and they said they just canceled a show called Halo, and a remake of Stephen King's The Stand. They're saying Showtime, on the other hand, is a long-standing cable institution that's seen as HBO's younger sibling. And they're also saying that the platform offers access to hit shows as Yellow Jackets, Billions, and The Chi. The network also has a stable older properties, including Dexter, Ray Donovan, Shameless, and many more. And they said this is the best way to watch Twin Peaks, The Return, which is also considered good programming as well. So before I get into let's find out what you think. What do you think of the Paramount Plus offer? Is this good to you? Is the Paramount offer good to you? So 1, this price is good. It's worth considering. 2, I don't need another streaming service right now. 3, are the shows on Paramount Plus good? 4, I need to look at their programming to see if it's worth it. Or 5, nah, it's another tactic to get my money. Another tactic to get my money. Now, like I said, it's annual. So what do I mean by that? You need to mark, if you choose to get this, you need to go ahead and mark the day that you get it and make sure you put in your calendar on your phone as a reminder to make sure that you cancel. So that way you don't get in a situation where they hit you with the regular fee a year later, right? So you got to make sure you put that in there. Now let's see, what are some shows that are on Paramount Plus? All right. So I did some digging because I do have a Paramount Plus account. And so this is some of the content that's on there. As you can see, Blue Bloods, Big Brother, SpongeBob, SEAL Team, Mayor of Kingston, as they were saying, Dora, Knuckles, let's see, FBI, Tracker, RuPaul, Bar Rescue. So this is some of the content that they have on there that are actual TV programming. Star Trek, as they mentioned earlier, Outcry, the Willie Nelson and Family. So this is some of the content that they have there. And they also have some popular Nickelodeon series, popular MTV series, some popular BET series, and also some popular Comedy Central series. That's what they have there. And then also as far as movies, they have, let's see, what do they have? Breathe, If, Super 8, Top Gun, Tommy Boy, Gladiator. This is some of the movies that they have here that you can say, is this worth your $30 for the whole year? And instead of Netflix and chilling, you could be Paramount Plusing. So let's see, what did you guys say in the comments? 1, the price is good, is worth considering. Are the shows on Paramount Plus good? Or 4, I need to look at their programming to see if it's worth it. So I just shared with you some of the programming that's out there. And if you think that this programming is worth it, then by all means, this is where you go. Like I said, it's just something new that they have out there. And I think that you guys will be able to make your own determination to say, instead of going out to dinner one time, is this worth my time? Or is this worth, my $30, if that makes sense? So that's a call you have to make. But what I do recommend is that you set a calendar note the day before it expires for 2025 and say, make sure I cancel, because what I don't know if this is worth, me making this play or not, if that makes sense. So you make that decision. I'm just letting you know that there's a sale out there. And I mean, we all get upset and frustrated that Netflix is going up in pricing, right? We do get frustrated over that. So since we're getting frustrated, here's $30 of your money that can go somewhere else, and you make that decision, and you go from there. We got another article. Thanks to Digital Growth Hacks. He says, Lisa Maria says, great selection for $30. Okay, not mad at it. She says, I was planning on canceling from last year, but switching emails and passwords was too much for me. So I paid the regular price for the year, and I like all the stuff that comes with it. Just me. Okay, not mad at that decision. So can you get Showtime too? Yeah, you can get Showtime Digital Growth Hacks if you're willing to pay the extra fee. The $30 is only for the essential plan. And also don't forget that they do sports. So CBS does football, right? So you get all the football programming for Sunday. You have to read the fine print. So don't say Tallboy said I get football and I went on and signed up. But you should be able to get football. But I would highly recommend that you look at their plans and see what you get from essential to their regular basic plan with Showtime. But they're saying that it's, instead of $30 for the essential plan, it's $60 for Showtime and Paramount Plus. Let's see. He says those FBI shows are fire. Commercials are an instant no for me. That's fair. You don't have to pay for the commercials. You can go with the next tier up, and like I said, there's a sale. You just have the cheapest the cheapest tier is $30, and if you want more, then you just go up and you go from there. It's for some T-Mobile account holders with Netflix, says Lynette McKelvin. So Lynette, are you saying that if you have a T-Mobile, you get Paramount Plus? Okay. I have it now, but with no Showtime, says Digital Growth Hacks. So Digital Growth Hacks, if I were you, if you want the Showtime, look on the pricing, right? See if it's something that's feasible, and just use a different email. And even though you'll be paying for the current one, unless you're paying monthly, you're going to have to pay annually for this deal. They're not going to give you the monthly pricing. So you're going to go ahead, instead of getting your LTDs, I'm give you this juice, as you call it. I'll give you this digital juice. You come over here and just go ahead and create a new email with the multiple email accounts that you have, and go from there. And yeah, you got it. Yeah, so let's see. Yes, I have it with Showtime, says Hit the Spot 1006. Okay. So it seems like some people already have it. Yeah. Digital Growth Hack, he don't like that. He don't like that. I'm saying go get that juice. So for the ones who do not know, Digital Growth Hacks, he has a show where he teaches people about software tools and how you can simplify your life with the tools. He comes up with hack packs and say, if you buy this software tool with another software tool, and how they can mesh together. So if you go to the Digital Growth Hacks Club on YouTube after this show, you'll get a chance to see what he's all about and how he rolls. All right. So go get some of that digital juice, as he calls it. Right. All right. So real briefly, we're going to go ahead and talk about this next article over here. I want to share this with you. Digital Growth Hacks Club said he rode in a Waymo the other day, right? So here we go. They say Cruise, self-driving cabs, are coming to Uber next year. They're coming to Uber. They said, come on now, we with it. We with all the smoke. They want to compete with Waymo and anybody else that wants to have a self-driving vehicle. So self-driving cars are coming to a city near you, and like I said, they're already here in Georgia. I've seen them today. I've seen them all throughout the week. But they're testing. I've not seen Cruise, but they're saying General Motors Robotaxi service Cruise has inked a multi-year deal with Uber. The deal will let Uber customers hail a Cruise self-driving taxi from their smartphone starting next year. This means that Cruise's self-driving taxis will be back on roads for the first time since striking a pedestrian in San Francisco last October 2023. Now, they said that they cannot confirm the date of when these robo taxis will roll out. And then they also said that the partnership between Cruise and Uber would follow Cruise's relaunch of his own driverless taxis in 2025. They're also saying that Cruise is currently testing cars with human drivers on the roads in Dallas, Phoenix, and Houston, with plans to expand to more cities. Now, Uber also has a partnership with self-driving car fleet Waymo that's currently operating in Phoenix, LA, and San Francisco. And they're also saying that Cruise also just reached an agreement with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, which is the NHTSA, following an investigation that started in December of 2022 over 3 rear-end crashes involving its autonomous driving vehicles. They're saying that the company was under another investigation following an accident in October in San Francisco when one of its vehicles struck a pedestrian who was thrown into its path by a human-driven vehicle and dragged 20 feet, causing further injuries. A third-party report released by Cruise found that executives knew about the incident but failed to disclose it in meetings with the city officials and federal agencies. And Cruise fired 9 of the executives at the end of last year following the probe. They also agreed to pay a fine to the California Public Utilities Commission, allowing Cruise to restart its operations in the state. That's a lot. So I don't know if you're open to riding Cruise because they have a history of problems, but just know that self-driving vehicles are coming. There's going to be some issues. You just pray that every time you get in a self-driving vehicle, you will be safe. I think that that's a fair statement. I think that the accident rate compared to completion of ride rate is very minimal, but no one wants to be in an accident. No one wants to go through any type of pain and suffering. And here in Atlanta, there's a lawyer by the name of Amy Witherwright. I'm pretty sure they'll have the 25% lawyer or the truck lawyer. Somebody's going to say we're going to have the self-driving lawyer rolling around here real soon. All right. So Digital Growth Hack says the Waymo uses Jags. And then Hit the Spot said, oh, no, we not doing that. I need somebody else to do it. So right now, Waymo might be the preferred choice, but I mean, don't get me wrong. There's gonna be some issues, no matter where you go. And it's also a big no thank you. I think my car insurance is paid up, and I guess it came with the helmet. I ride in a Cruise, says JV. I'm not mad at it, JV. Like I said, there are histories of problems, and let's be fair. In any tech service that you have dealt with, any tech service, whether it's McDonald's doing self-drive-through, whether it's Netflix, you've had issues. AT&T just had a shutdown where their phone services were compromised just this week. So no matter where you go, there's gonna be issues. But no one wants to get in the car and know that their life is in danger. And unfortunately, there's 3 incidents, and the executives did not care enough to want to report it. I think that that's the really more of a pressing issue. So it's really more about your integrity as opposed to whether or not the service actually works or not, right? I think that that's only fair. Let's be fair with that. Waymo is backed by Google, says Digital Growth. Yeah, but the technology is still technology, and you're still going to run into problems. There's no such thing as a perfect tech, right? There's no such thing. JV says, I need a helmet using the Starbucks mobile app. This 6-shot Americano is dangerous. What they say, JV? What do they say? Oh my God.
That's suspicious.
Nah, man, Waymo is nice. Trust me. Oh, I believe it. No, don't get me wrong. But these self-driving cars, they've been testing them for the last 2 or 3 years, especially during the pandemic. And like I said, we're going to see a rollout of these cars very soon. All right. So with that being said, I hope that you guys embrace it. Some people are going to be more willing to do it when it first rolls out versus maybe years later that they may be forced or may just want to experiment after a couple other people have done it. So I can't be mad at that. All right, before we get up out of here, got a couple things I would like to share with you. Hey guys, it's the brands. That's right. Come out here and support the Lab Tech Show. Support your live production and tallboy.us. That's right. Support us. This is what we're doing. This is the brands. This is how Tallboy rocks. This is how he rolls. All right. So y'all like, what is Tallboy doing? He's always doing something. And then also, if you're on Spotify or on YouTube podcasts, you can join us at the Lab Tech Show. Don't forget, Tallboy's on Roku and Amazon Fire. That's right. I have my own TV station. I can't make this up, y'all. I got my own TV station. So all you have to do is go to the TBE Media and you will see it right there. And you can also support the show by PayPal or Cash App. I definitely would appreciate that. Don't forget, you can always think big, think tall boy. That's what it is. Don't forget, Tallboy's got merch. Where's my theme song over here? I can't find it. Where is it at? Tallboy's got merch. That's right. Do you see the bag? Oh my God, ladies, it's 2 bags in one, all right? So, well, 2 images in one. Tallboy's got merch. It's got the large tote bags with the pocket, ladies. Come on now. Come look at this bag. TBJ in the building. What's up? What's up? Now, y'all see what it look like, right? And then on the other side, TBJ's got something to say. Come on. TBJ got something to say. Tallboy's got merch, y'all. Come on, check out the merch. We got Revis. We're in the USA. He's got his own trucker tank top. Look at that. Now, he don't work out. I don't know why they got it. He should have had him on a trucker thing. He don't work out. But they come in different colors, different sizes. They do all kind of great stuff. So go ahead, check out the merch. We got the word of the day the other day, which was ungainly, right? That's what we used. And what does it mean? Ungainly, awkward, clumsy, or klutzy. Yeah. So, yeah, Tallboy's got merch. Come check out some of that merch. And then Revis even has that Don't Forget to Honk the Horn mug. Yeah, I told y'all we got some new merch out there. And I went on and updated the website. So once you check out shop.tallboy.us, once you check it out, you'll see some of the new images, some of the new merch that's out there. We have all kind of things from tumblers, hats, stickers, notebooks, glasses. Look, Tallboy even... TBJ has his own merch, y'all. Look at that. TBJ got an adult beverage glass. Now, I didn't ask y'all what y'all was drinking today, but TBJ, Revis, and Tallboy all got merch. Make sure y'all check it out at shop.tallboy.us. And if you use the code word trucker, that's right, the code word trucker, you got to the end of Labor Day, you get 15% off. After that, the sale is, hey, that trucker word, no longer in existence, all right? So you got to shop.tallboy.us. You got to the end of Labor Day weekend to go ahead. I think that's Monday, end of Labor Day, midnight Eastern time when that deal expires. All right. Now, come on now. Y'all know how Tallboy roll. He's providing you great content. He's bringing some information to you. And all he's asking you to do is, if you like the show, support the show and rock out in his gear. Why not? It's something that you see and you can relate to and you think that is positive, right? So shop.tallboy.us, come check us out, and that's what it is. All right, guys. Quick recap. Let's see, what do we have? A quick recap. Uber allows parents, that's right, Uber allows parents to book rides through their app for their teenage kids, 13 to 17. You can book as early as 30 minutes and as far out as 90 days. Lyft says that you can now have one fur baby ride with you in the car as long as they're in a carrier, blanket, or on their feet. on the passenger's feet, that is. Paramount Plus, they said that, hey, we have a streaming deal that might be beneficial to you. You just have to go to Paramount Plus and see what it is, but it's the annual deal. And then IKEA has their own marketplace called IKEA Pre-Owned that they're testing out the service to see if it will go well, and they're rolling it out in a test phase until December. And our word of the day was lollygag. That's right. The word of the day was lollygag. I ended up getting, before we go, the Pixel 9. That's right. I got the Pixel 9 in my hand. I've been playing with it. I like this Add Me feature where you can take a picture of yourself and then somebody else is with you. Instead of asking someone else to hold the phone, they can hold the phone and you can go be put in the same place. So just imagine you're at an event. It's just you two, and you two or a group of people. You find the place that you want to take the photo, and you take the photo of the group. Then everybody out in the group comes out of the shot. You go find a place in the shot, and then through augmented reality, you take the photo, and you can be stitched into the photo. I like this. They also said you get 1 year of Gemini, which is the AI service. So instead of ChatGPT, it will do it for you. And then I also like the screen recording. So it lets you know that it's recording the call, and then it will summarize the call so that way you get important call notes at the end. So these are 3 of the many features that they have that I've tested out. Now they also have some other services such as Circle to Search, where I can see anything on whatever on the phone, and I can circle it and it will highlight it and it will pull up the details where I can find it and all that good stuff. And then there's also another feature where you can take screenshots, and you put all the screenshots in a folder. And then when you say screenshot for my father, screenshot for my son, and it'll pull up all of them. And out of all the screenshots, the AI will say this would be the perfect gift that you think that they would like. So with the holiday season coming up, this might be a great opportunity. So it's the Pixel 9 Pro XL. I said I was only going to go with the Pixel 9, not the Pro or the XL. And the pricing, I'm not paying $1,700 for a phone. I'm not going to do it, right? So at the end of the day, I went with the Pixel 9 Pro XL because T-Mobile offered a deal where it was double storage. So instead of getting 256 gigs worth of storage, I got 512 gigs. And instead of paying $1,099, they offered me a deal for $999, the same price as the Pixel 9 Pro. And with the way they break up the payments, it was only $12 more than what I was already paying for my phone as is with the Google Pixel 7. So a lot faster RAM. I went from 12 gigs to 16 gigs of RAM. The picture quality is 48 megapixels. So I'm going to play with this some more. I'll report back with my findings. And I think on September 9th, iPhone is going to be doing their launch event. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be excited. For the iOS users, you're going to be excited. So then we can do a compare and contrast. Maybe somebody will get one and we can meet up somewhere and we can say, this is what the iPhone looks like. This is what the Pixel 9 Pro looks like. And then you guys can make a decision on what phone you like. All right. So with that being said, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with us over at the Lab Tech Show. It's been a great evening, and hopefully you guys got some value. And TBJ, maybe next week we'll give him some more talk time because I've been depriving him. And we also, we're working on our avatar. So hopefully this avatar is going to come out. It's an avatar of myself, and we'll start seeing some promos of the avatar. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. You got some value out of it. Happy Labor Day weekend to all. I think it's Dragon Con weekend here in Atlanta, and any other special holidays or birthdays. We wish you guys all the success and happiness and all of that. All right. So with that being said, I hope that you got some value out of it. And what did they say? Hopefully this show was. Hopefully this show was.
Now it's solid. Solid as a rock.
That's what it was.
You already know.
It's the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I had a good time with you guys. And hopefully next week, it'll be a better week with no audio issues. Y'all ready? See you next week.